Khabib Nurmagomedov taking on Dustin Poirier. You guys are like, he's not fighting Khabib Nurmagomedov. No, he is not. He is fighting the next best thing. It's Islam Makhachev. He has the free kick
from the void.
When he gets this close, this is where danger zone starts to happen. This is where things start to play more in his favor than his. Dustin is hanging on here and Khabib sees it, so Khabib is using his hand. Khabib's pulling his own hand away because Dustin's attached to it, so he's almost controlling Dustin's hands like a puppeteer. Beautiful shot from Dustin Poirier. He's staying on him. Right hand clips Khabib. Oh, there's a guillotine. I mean, that's a great guillotine right there. We know this is going to happen when he fights Islam Makhachev. No, there's a choke right there. The only thing I can give a pointer to Dustin right now is like, what's going on, boys? Welcome back to the channel. We have another breakdown for you. Khabib Nurmagomedov taking on Dustin Poirier. You guys are like, he's not fighting Dustin. Yeah, he's not fighting Khabib Nurmagomedov. No, he is not. He is fighting the next best thing. In my opinion, who's better than Khabib Nurmagomedov? It's Islam Makhachev. But I want to go back and watch this video because they both have some of the similar styles of that devastating and amazing grappling that they both possess. I'm going to watch this and see the key things that Dustin Poirier could do to Islam that he did to Khabib Nurmagomedov. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and also hit the bell to when we go live. Now, we all know how this fight ended up, right? But this fight happened a long time ago, and we're going to see if there's anything that we can take away from what he did against to Khabib that he can bring on to when he fights, Islam. Obviously, what's been done has been done in the camp of both these gentlemen. But let's take a look to see if we can find anything. Okay, obviously, okay, so boom, right there we have Khabib is, not Khabib, Dustin Poirier is southpaw. So once again, if it's a southpaw, they both each have free kicks, but here's the kicker right here. Okay. Even though he has the free kick from the void, he's not going to throw that body kick because obviously Islam Makhachev is going to catch it and it's going to go right to the ground. So what he can't do is, kick the legs of Islam, but once again, that is also very risky. But let's see how this plays out, and let's see some of the things he's doing very well. Okay, good low posture. That's always good to have when you're trying to defend a takedown. He's circling on the outside of Khabib. Push kick is good, but you see how he threw that push kick and it gave him the opportunity to get a hold of him. That's another thing that he's gonna have to watch out for too. But those little subtle fakes right there that he just did to Khabib is going to be very important when he fights Islam. Being patient is going to be important when he fights Islam. But here's the difference between Islam versus Islam and Khabib. Islam will throw a body kick. He will throw a body kick. He'll throw high kicks from this position because I don't think he's too worried about Dustin Poirier catching it and taking him down. Right? So where Khabib, he doesn't really throw the body kick. You look at all Islam's fight when he fought Charles, when he fought Volk, when he fought everybody. He always throws that body kick. He loves to kick. Let us continue. Right? But Dustin's being very patient. Right here, Dustin's being very patient, but the void is closing in on them. Look how close they are right now. Super close. Now, Dustin has three options. One is bad, which is backing up into the cage. Now he doesn't know where to run. He can go lateral. But look how close Khabib got to him. And look how close Dustin got to him. So now Dustin's anchoring down, looking. He can draw Islam to this point. But he's got to remember, when he gets this close, this is where danger zone starts to happen. This is where things start to play more in his favor than his. Let's see how this plays out. Let's see. Okay, he gets his back off the cage, which is great. Good. I like that switch stance. There's that kick. That's good. The body kick. He's just waiting. He's waiting for Khabib to come across distance and make a very bad mistake. And boom, right there. He shoots. The guillotine. The guillotine. Oh, no, not guillotine yet. He's doing a good job right here. Fighting those hands. Fighting that to keep him from grasping up. But when he does that, his hands are also stuck. So he has no post. Yep, control the elbow. Good job on his coach. Gets a takedown. He's getting heavier in the hands. And he's doing a good job of not accepting the position. Beautiful switch. But once he does that, he gives up his hips. And now he's got the hooks in. And see right here, the only way Dustin can do a better job about this is just be a better grappler, making the right things. But these guys are so good. Khabib had his back. He's controlling the face. He's got the knees to the ground. He's pretty much flattened out right now. And see, here's the thing that I talked about when I do my seminars. They've been on the ground the whole entire time. Khabib hasn't punched him once. Khabib is just focused on controlling the grappling exchange. And right here, look, he still hasn't punched him. Right? Because Khabib's focused on grappling. Now he's punching him to have a better position. But look how good Khabib's position is. He's got this. He's got that knee in the ground. Now Dustin has only one option, which is defend. So he's punching him to force Dustin to move so he can get a better position to choke him out. Which we can see Islam do. Right? And Dustin's in it. That's beautiful from Khabib. These are the things that a lot of people don't really do when you grapple. This is very painful. You grab somebody's face like that and pull their nose. That exposes the neck. And he's also, Dustin is hanging on here and Khabib sees it. So Khabib is using his hand. Khabib's pulling his own hand away because Dustin's attached to it. So he's almost controlling Dustin's hands like a puppeteer. Very key things that Khabib's doing. Look. You saw how that neck came up? Controlling it again. And this is completely legal. You can't do an IBJJF or any Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu competition. He's trying to break the jaw right now. Dustin's doing a good job fighting the correct battles, which is the hands. Look, he's controlling his posture. Khabib was more focused on his positioning instead of punching him. He gets back up. Now look where he's at. Nice controlling. Now, Dustin's got to get his back off the cage because the void is closed in. There's no room for him to run. Sweep. Boy. And this is what makes these guys so dangerous is those sweeps. But Dustin's doing a good job of doing the right things and getting back to his feet. The elbows to the body, that's, you know, I wouldn't spend too much time doing that. But him getting back to his feet and keeping his posture, beautiful sweep. But once again, he does that sweep, that switch. This is where these guys thrive at, right? And Khabib goes right to mount. Khabib's doing a good job taking out that post. Nice punching. Because he wants a response. He's waiting for a response from Dustin. Dustin is not giving him this. So since he's not giving this, Khabib will go and punch him. He'll go back, try to take it. Doesn't, punches him. So he's giving Dustin a choice. It's like, this is why these guys are so good at grappling. Is that, okay, I am in a down position. I'm pretty much mounted. This is keeping him up. Dustin up. Give it to me. No. Okay, I punch you in the face. Give it to me. No, I keep punching you in the face until you give it to me. And let's see how it plays out. Look, he's going for it. He wants to take him off that post. He's punching. Oh, look what happened. Look what happened. He took away the post. He brought his hands up, so I was able to put him down on the ground. Look, now he's going to punch. The round's almost over, so he punches. See, those are the key things that Khabib can tell Islam to do, and Dustin's just got to make sure he makes the right choices when he's going through those transitions on a grappling, right? It doesn't matter how good your stand-up is eventually, if somebody wants to get a hold of you and fight you, you have to meet them there, right? Like you can run away the whole entire time. Eventually, the void's going to close down on you, and you got to be ready to grapple. If you're not ready to grapple at a very high level, guys like Islam and Khabib, these guys take advantage of you. Like I said, look at the Dan Hooker, look at the Bobby Green fight, look at all the fights, look at Charles Oliveira fight. Once he gets you guys to the ground, it's a blender where you're constantly trying to make the right move. You make the wrong move, that's where you get, you know, mounted, and then that just happens. All right, here we go. But not a bad round from Dustin. Dustin did a good job not exposing himself with his punches, combinations. Only time Khabib got the takedowns when he got super close to the cage and did a double takedown and used some good judo sweeps. All right, here we go. Round 2. You see, this is the hard. This is why I love grapplers so much, because you look at the demeanor of the two athletes. One athlete's trying to get here. Like I want this fight to happen here. I want to get here, where one is backing up and circling and using angles to avoid the fighting. Not really, but that's kind of like how I'm seeing it, right? Because this guy wants to be here. He wants to be all over him to submit him and put him to sleep, right? He's trying to get the fight. If you look at who's trying to end the fight the fastest, it's this guy, because he wants to get there and fight him. That's how my mind thinks. Sorry. No. Look, he's trying to get there. Beautiful hands. Look, keeping guessing. Beautiful shot from Dustin Poirier. He's staying on him. And when he Dustin, see, and God damn it. See, when Dustin puts this pressure on him, it gets him running backwards. Look at the demeanor now. Look who's trying to stop the fight now. Dustin's trying to stop the fight, right? You see, right? Boom, right there. Oh, there's a guillotine. Ah. Oh. You got out of that one. Once again, there's that arm. He's going to watch Khabib. He's going to focus on grappling. Then he'll start focusing on punching. He's got him down. Look, he's past guard. He's past guard. Takes his body off the cage. His feet are still on the cage, so he's not completely dominated yet. He's going to circle him. He's going to get his feet off the cage. Watch. Okay, knee on belly. That's helped take care of the knee and the feet on the cage. Now he's going to start punching him to make him open up. Look at Dustin. Dustin's always looking for his corner for advice. I love it. Okay, now he's punching. He wants a response from Dustin. Dustin gets his feet off the cage. Look, he's just focusing on grappling. He's not punching right now. Now that Khabib has got his feet locked. So I get a good picture of it. Oh, no, his feet aren't locked anymore. But look, he's going to try to focus on grappling now. Look, we're in his position before, right? Right here. This is what Khabib wants. He wants that arm. He wants to take away that post. There's that post. Look, that post. He wants to take it away. He turns over. He gets a response. Gets the back. Goes back down for the takedown. Right here. And see, a lot of people give Dustin shit for jumping his guillotine, right? But I'm actually happy he did jump to do the guillotine, because that's a form of an offense, also defense, right? Another takedown. Look, he's doing a good job fighting. And here we go right here. See, jump it. See, and like, go ahead, Dustin. I know you want to do it. Jump on it. You see how they don't give much distance and he turned off that angle? Now he gets the back. Like, I know I said Islam's a better version of Khabib, but Khabib's wrestling ability to shoot and angle off and change the angle and get on somebody's back is probably better than Islam's. Islam is better at, I think, the judo throws, throwing judo and throwing people. Look at that sweep right there. Takes him down. Look. Getting heavy on those hands. And Dustin's not... the only thing I can give a pointer to Dustin right now is like... weather the storm. Weather the storm. Right? Weather the storm, right? You gotta weather the grappling exchange. You gotta weather them crossing the void. You have to weather, because look how tired Khabib is. Don't get me wrong, Dustin's tired too, right? But that's the type of mindset you have to go into when you're fighting guys like this. Like when I fought Adriano, I wasn't gonna go try to grapple him. Like, it's just, that's where he thrives, and that's where he's gonna, you know, excel. But if I keep on moving and throwing little shots and, you know, he takes me down, I'm not trying to wrestle him, he takes me down, then I get hit him with the short elbows and all that stuff. So when Khabib and Dustin are fighting right now, you can definitely see Islam. Oh, here, let's see what we got here. Right hand clips Khabib. Right? Khabib's running. Those two shots missed, and the shot. Like, that shot is so dangerous because it could take Dustin out of his game. You know what I mean? It just takes him off his game. All right, here we go. Round 3. Is that Little Wayne? Good kick. Like that. But to fight someone like that who just comes forward the whole time, you just gotta be ready to fight. Like, I mean, look at that angle that he had on, and then there's a shot. Guillotine time, boom. Okay, so we know this is gonna happen when he fights Islam Makhachev. If Dustin has the opportunity to jump for the guillotine, he's gonna make it happen. So what can he do different to keep the guillotine? One, just have the best bite that he can. What I mean a bite is a bite around the neck as best as he can. 2, the cage is blocking him, right? And he did jump to the right side. If the cage is there, he can always move and scoot and create distance and get a better bulk on Khabib or Islam if he jumps to the guillotine. But the two biggest thing is have a good bite when you jump on, control the posture, keep the elbow high, right? Keep the elbow high. That keeps the posture down, his head down. And then make sure, if you can, make sure the cage is out there so you can change your angle. He gets, I mean, that's a great guillotine right there, right? Like, if the cage wasn't there, he can probably, because Khabib wants to go to that side, right? But the cage is blocking Khabib from going that side. And it's also blocking Dustin Poirier from getting a better angle here, so he can twerk this knee even, the neck even more. That makes sense for my fellow grapplers out there. Like, that's deep, right? So right now, Khabib's going the wrong way technically in guillotines, right? You want to be a cross first. You want to be on the same side, but he's going the right way because he can't, and that's why Dustin has his leg over here, so he can't go to that side, right? Let's see how this goes out. Right? Postures. Gets that leg back up. And there's that space trying to open up right now. See, and then he turns himself to get that to get that air away. And look what he does afterwards. Follows, and he goes right back to it. But now the distance is a little bit different. Now he gets a better weight, and then Dustin gets a better bite on the legs, not the neck. Right? Now look, right here. He goes back to his side. This is just very good grappling from Khabib. Dustin's doing everything correct. Khabib is just not accepting the position where other people in the past will accept the position. Oh, Dustin's got me in the guillotine. I'm done. He's on the side. Look at the bite. The bite's not the same. His arms are getting out. Goes up, comes back up. Gets the head out. Boom. And look how spin he is. And he gets the bat immediately. Look at that. 2-on-1. What makes Khabib, and I'm sure this is passed on, this is probably one thing Islam probably doesn't have that Khabib has, is look how, and I keep saying the whole entire time, look how each time he grapples, when they get on the ground, he focuses on winning the grappling exchange. Right when he got on the back, standard wrestling, 2-on-1, breaking down this post. He's going to break it down. It's going to make him flat. Let's see. He has this other post, but the shoulder's going to beat that post. Look, he sucks him up. Sucking it up, so he's controlling that wrist. All right, the shoulder, all that weight's going on Dustin's shoulder. He takes the posture off. He's holding up like this. Nice covering his face. Khabib wants a response. Right now, Dustin's in control of, Khabib's in control of the other hand. He lets go of it. Nice punching. Cross face. He wants a response. Khabib's trying to break his jaw. Doesn't get it. Look, he's focused on grappling right now. Look, there's a choke right there. Like, the style that they implement against people, this is what makes them so dangerous, right? Is that they just come forward and they want to exchange. They want to fight. Because in the midst of the chaos and them fighting, that's when the grappling is going to be extremely strong. Is that these two, Khabib and Islam, they thrive once they get here on their opponents. Once we get here, they thrive. They thrive. They'll go. Don't get me wrong. This is a very, very good guillotine. But as we say in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, don't accept the position. Yes, I'm in the guillotine. How can I move? How can I create a little air pocket so my blood can get, so my brain can get more blood? That's what they're doing. They're moving shifting left and right. And then eventually, if the person who has the guillotine doesn't make an adjustments, they're going to fall off, right? And that's what, and also Dustin has, if you watch Joe Rogan and Terrence Howard, there's no such thing as a gravity, but he has gravity fighting against him that's pulling him down, and Khabib is pushing him down. So great fight. And the biggest thing I see from this is how can Dustin use his experience with these guys fighting Khabib is just you got to weather the grappling storm. And once you weather the grappling storm, be prepared that they're going to focus on not hitting you. They're going to be focused on winning the grappling exchange. Once they win the grappling exchange, if you're not giving them what they want, they're going to punch you. When they go to punch you, that's when you use that space to get more distance between each other so you can get back to your feet, to get back where you're most dominant, which is on your feet, throwing those beautiful diamond hands. So boys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and also hit the bell to know when we go live.